Therefore the Lord God sent him forth from the Garden of Eden. He drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden cherubim, and a flaming sword which turned every way to keep the way of the tree of life. The Conclave Bible, Data Links.
Earth 2060. A small group of colonists leaves the ravages of Earth for a distant planet orbiting Alpha Centauri's primary star. Their ship, the United Nations starship Unity, carries them on their journey to a new world and a new hope for humankind. Along the way, a reactor malfunction damages the Unity, precipitating a crisis among the ship's 7 most powerful leaders. As they enter the Alpha Centauri system, the crew splits into 7 distinct factions, divided not by nationality, but by ideology and their vision for the new world. After the ship breaks apart, the 7 leaders guide their chosen crew down to the surface of planet, seeking their destiny beneath an alien sky.
Insufficient energy.
Somebody just asked me if my mic was off, and yes, it turns out my mic was off. Okay, so hopefully that should be better. Hey, thanks for the $2, Chaotic. Really appreciate it. Alright, so let's remember what we were doing. I just had a whole conversation about that with apparently myself, as happens sometimes. But basically I was saying, we have these nice little resource patches all around the place that we really should be taking advantage of. I'm actually going to turn that back up just a little bit. we're in a really good place in terms of overall strength. We've got a lot of bases, we've got a lot of population, we're making a lot of money. All kinds of good things are happening. We're building some energy banks and stuff to crank up our economy. In terms of our social engineering, we're doing all right. Net income pretty high, breakthroughs every 25 turns. We could swap over to wealth if we wanted to, because we're not fighting a war right now. And in fact, I think I may do that. I'm going to need 40 credits to do it, though. So that'll wait a couple turns. In a couple turns, we'll swap over to wealth, and we'll start building up. One thing that I think is really, really interesting, and I've talked about this before about this game, but the fact that, like, Yang, like, the social engineering screen really shows you a lot about what the characters actually think and actually want. And in particular, what's interesting is, like, the human hive, which is theoretically this, you know, like, planned, super controlled economy. Like, they don't really have an economy exactly. They're just they're supposed to be working towards being a eusocial organism. But Yang can still run free market. Like, you can do this. You can let people buy and sell as they please if you want. Now, it's probably more effective for you overall to run police state planned. That's kind of seems to be the intended playstyle for the hive. But you could run fundamentalist free market if you wanted to, and you'd get a lot more money, and you would be, you know, immune to probe team actions. So, like, there's no reason you can't do that. Whereas, the game actively prevents you from running democratic. Like, you just don't have the option to be a democratic state, because that's not in line with Yang's vision of the future. So it's interesting to me how they have these things that are like, and like the AI Yang hates democracy. He hates it, absolutely loathes it. If you run police state and planned economy, AI Yang likes you more. If you run free market, Yang doesn't like it, but he doesn't, like, loathe you the way he does if you're running democracy. So it's interesting. Hey, Tor. Hey, Justin. So, we've got a whole bunch of these units that we built for this war against Morgan that never actually happened. We can just kind of explore with them, or actually, we can disband some of our probe teams if we want, because we have, like, a lot. We have a number of probe teams. I'll keep a commando probe team. But, like, veteran probe teams, I can just remake at any time. So I'll probably just get rid of a couple of them. Hey, Lurker. How's it going? Welcome back to Quarren Stream. And, like, this guy is 70% damage. Actually, so, military units I'm generally going to keep unless they're, like, costing me a bunch of minerals. Like, Paradise Swarming is losing a mineral in unit upkeep, so we're going to take one of these impact infantry and disband it. So that way, Paradise Swarming now is getting its full mineral income. Fellowship City is not paying for anything, so that's fine. It's got one Robocop there in Fellowship City. However, Communal Nexus is paying for several units. So we don't necessarily need all these units for Communal Nexus. How's quarantine treating me? It's treating me fine. Just kind of hanging out. Not doing a whole lot. 2 energy. Do I want energy more or minerals more? I think I probably want minerals more, to be honest. But, well, I also want growth. I want Communal Nexus to grow a little bit. Because they've got a Robocop here. They can go up to, like, size 4 or 5 without really suffering. So let's just get some minerals going for the energy bank, and then let's disband one of our impact infantries here. So we'll disband that unit. And we've got impact speeders. I'm actually going to keep those. The impact speeders are kind of fast scout units, so that's fine. And Fecundity Tower also has an engineer, which I could make a worker now because I have the right police control to get even more minerals. So I think I might do that first for a little while, get the energy bank, get some other stuff going on. Sounds good. Leader's Horde isn't paying any upkeep. Discipline Tubes isn't paying any upkeep. Great Collective isn't paying any upkeep, I think because probe teams don't, like, count. But I don't need to make any more probe teams here at the moment. What I could use, however, is an impact foil for scouting. So here at Great Collective, we're going to build some ocean units. We're going to send them out here to explore the ocean, and we might get some sea colony pods going as well. Okay, this impact infantry can go up there to scout. This one can plant a forest. Actually, this is a pretty worthless square right here, rolling and moist. Well, that's the most worthless square. So yeah, let's go over here, and maybe we'll set up our first borehole or something. This impact infantry can go over there to explore. We're just going to kind of explore around a little bit. And we also should build some more colony pods. Because, for example, this right here, this is a super, super valuable place for a colony to be. We've got a Robocop coming here.
Insufficient energy.
That's fine. Do that. You're from Communal Nexus. Communal Nexus is paying upkeep, and you're really badly damaged, but we'll keep you around. For now. Sorry, just checking up on my upkeep situation real quick, just to make sure I'm not spending minerals to maintain units that I don't really need. Yeah, I got a couple impact speeders there, some formers. I'm supporting a lot of units out of the hive. That scout patrol I can either upgrade or I just don't need. I'll upgrade that to a police guy and let him kind of sit here. But this impact speeder, which is only disciplined, I can actually set my home base to Society Nexus there, so I can keep the unit, not have to pay any upkeep on it. Now it belongs to this base, and the hive isn't paying for it anymore. Hey, Herdalis. Hey, Gofa. Yeah, Alpha Centauri. I'm having a lot of fun with it. All these probe teams, I'm actually going to move down here, and I'm going to get them ready to cross the water to go assault somebody else. Move kind of a significant army over to Great Collective. Get rid of some fungus. We'll get some troops lined up in Great Collective that'll just kind of wait. And we'll see what we can do. Okay, lots of Robocops everywhere. Lots of forest around Laborer's Throng.
Terraform complete.
We'll keep clearing out fungus and stuff. Sea Collective is making an energy bank. Sounds good. And these guys are going to go on sentry mode. So they're going to go to... it's actually L is the hotkey for that for some reason. Never understood that, but... We've got some minerals coming to Seat of Proper Thought. We can use that mining platform as well. So now Seat of Proper Thought is making a lot of minerals. Like, really a lot of minerals. And we can make you a worker. We cannot make you a worker. We need you to be a technician. Because we don't have any Robocops here. That's our problem.
Insufficient energy.
I only have 19 credits. Boo. And we'll get you down to Great Collective, as well as you and you. Big ol' army down in Great Collective. That's kind of a good central location. And like I said, it'll be ready to go across the water if we need to. We're going to use that thing to upgrade a whole bunch of our units to, like, veteran status. And that'll be fine. And then you, sir... hold on. It's hard to scroll over on this side because my mouse wants to go over onto my other monitor.
Enemy project initiated.
Okay, I don't care if somebody else gets the Citizens Defense Force because I have the Citizens Defense Force built in because I am the Hive. And these are rainy squares, so let's get some farmers going. And this supply crawler can go to... yeah, it can go to that mine. And extract the minerals. And moist. Now, okay, so I can, at this point, since I have the weather paradigm, I can already do the advanced terraforming. We've done a little bit of it. Unfortunately, it's just not super useful because the main use of stuff like thermal boreholes, in particular, is that thermal boreholes give you a massive base income of minerals and energy, but I haven't lifted any of the resource limits yet, so I can't get more than 2 and 2 out. Hey, Herdalas. No, I didn't ping directly when I went live. I announced it a couple hours earlier, but I didn't like run a ping when I actually went live. Probably should have, but not too worried about it. Gotta keep clearing out the fungus. Get more tide harnesses going. And we're gonna build worker's nest over here. I want a Robocop, please.
Insufficient energy.
I'd pay like 30, I think, to get it done in 1 turn. 3 turns. Hold on now. You need to be a doctor, I guess.
Insufficient energy. Cannot execute order.
Okay, well, we'll finish that up next turn. And then we're going to need a recycling tanks and a rec commons. And then probably a former. Hey, Fulf.
Production complete.
Okay, naval vessel. Ooh, the Believers founded the first navy about 30 years ago.
Drone riots.
Yeah, Society Nexus. I get it.
Drone riots.
Oof, this is actually not great. Okay, well, you be a doctor.
Drone riots.
That's fine. And we're getting a Robocop. We need a recycling tanks and then a rec commons. Yeah, Society Nexus is struggling a little bit. Alright. Impact foil. We're going to get attacked by an Isle of the Deep immediately. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Terraform complete.
Okay, we don't need any more Robocops here. But we could use a... Wait, do I already have a rec commons? Yeah, I already have a rec commons. You just hold. So, Huddling of the People with its 10 minerals needs to build... What's it got? 2 energy income, 10 minerals. Really here, we can build a network node. And then after that, we probably just want to convert Huddling's minerals into supply crawlers, to be honest. Like, that should be fine. We've got police can clear out 3 drones, so we're fine on drones here. Yeah. That should be okay.
Request confirmation.
We're gonna finish that up real quick.
Drone riots.
We're still drone rioting in Society Nexus. The Hive is doing fine on Psych. Seat of Proper Thought needs to turn you into Robocop. God damn it. I don't have the credits. Alright. We'll hold on. I didn't mean to press leave it alone. Now, this is a lovely place for a borehole, so we're going to go ahead and start to make a borehole there. Just because.
Life is merely an orderly decay of energy states, and survival requires the continual discovery of new energy to pump into the system. He who controls the sources of energy controls the means of survival. CEO Nwabuda K. Morgan, the Centauri Monopoly.
Thank you, Morgan. I appreciate you. So now we're making, we have a 9 economy bonus between mining that energy resource and the energy bank giving us a 50% bonus and our stockpiling energy. However, we don't want to stockpile energy anymore. We want to build something. We will build. This is Fellowship City. Let's go ahead and build a sea former, actually. And then let's get another sea colony pod to help fill up the freshwater sea in here. And then we can probably go back to stockpiling energy.
Drone riots have ended.
Fucking factory maze. What is your problem?
Request confirmation.
Finish the rec commons, please.
Production complete.
We'll put a mine there. This is a rolling moist river. We'll put a farm and a solar collector on that. Worker's Nest can now actually work on account of having some cops. But let's not focus on growth right now. Let's focus on getting some stuff built, and then we can work on population growth. We'll investigate the monolith with everybody so that all our troops become veterans for free. Great. Paradise swarming now. Building more supply crawlers that we don't really need here. Let's build another colony pod. And this little friend of ours can go... Is auto-explore an option? You can set military units to automatic, I believe. I don't think I've ever done it. I don't really know what to do with you right now. I'm just going to have you kind of sentry up so we can use you later. Connect these guys to the road network. Ah, we found $50. Nice.
Indigenous life forms.
Okay, we got the Rec Commons and Laborers Throng.
Production complete.
We need to upgrade this guy to be a Robocop. And let's attack these mindworms. Excellent. $60 right there. Let's hook discipline tubes up to the road network.
Terraform complete.
And we've got a C-former here. Swap over to an energy bank. We're not really making any energy, but we will. Because we can start making tidal harnesses now. So now you see what I was saying about sea bases making energy. Like, this base is making quite a bit of energy at this point.
Confirmation.
Can you be a worker? You can be a worker, but there's no reason for you to be a worker yet. You can just be a technician. And then you can also be a technician. And we can do that. And now we're making buco economy bucks. Love it. Let's go ahead and put a solar collector on that thing right there. I don't know what that was supposed to be.
Indigenous life form.
Yep, fucking mindworms. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to leave it alone. Investigate. Alright.
Production complete.
Got another energy bank. Everything's going good. Like it, love it, gotta have it. Let's throw up a HAB complex here, just because that will help us have more people.
Production complete.
No, I'm busy. Discipline tubes, stop fucking rioting for one
Request confirmation.
goddamn minute. I'm busy. Busy upgrading all my shit. This has reminded me that I also wanted to swap over to wealth, and I haven't, because I've been busy with all this stuff. There we go. Got some more money out of them. And another impact foil. Hopefully this one won't get instantly exploded like the last one. We're gonna automate that former to just go do whatever it wants to do. This colony pod can go right up there and get both those resources. Actually, this colony pod probably should be right here. Then we can build another one right there. Alright, investigate! Those worms don't look friendly. No, the worms are very unfriendly. Worms are bad, in general. That's not just a rule for this game, that's a rule for life. Worms, not friendly. Hey, Broken, how's it going? This is a tiny little worthless island, and as far as I'm concerned, Morgan can have it. Is capitalism crushed yet? Yeah, dude, we did that last time.
Indigenous life forms.
Capitalism's been destroyed for a while now.
Mod recovered.
Okay, cool. Free solar collectors, love it. Don't love that. Hate that. That's bad. Don't like that. Hey, Deirdre, how's it going? Ah, yes, the Ruthless Chairman. Yeah, okay, so she's completed an advanced synth metal garrison prototype. Everyone cower in fear real quick. I'm not going to give you optical computers. So this is the thing this is one of the things that Deirdre hates. Planned economics. Ballooning population and inefficient polluting industry, causing permanent damage to planet's fragile environment. She wants me to run green economics. Hey, I need you to vote, for... Okay, now hold on. I have unsurpassed might. Why am I not one of the candidates here?
Production complete.
Okay, she hates me for some reason. That's fine. She can hate me. I'm not even really worried about it. Not really sure what I want to do here. Let's keep a stockpile. No, not a foil supply. That's dumb. Let's keep stockpiling energy for a little bit.
Complete. Drone riots have ended.
Alright, we've got the Rec Commons down here. So let's throw up a former real quick. And then we can start recruiting. I actually need... Hold on. I don't know why I don't have this designed yet, but we need to design a foil probe team. Foil probe team. Boom. There we go. No, don't put our headquarters over here, you idiot. Make foil probe teams. Hey, Garsamore. Okay, so yeah, we've now got everybody's comlinks. Because Deirdre built the... I think Deirdre built the Empath Guild. So let's talk to everybody. Hey, Lyle, how's it going? Impact Rover, okay. I'm not going to give you industrial automation off the top just for nothing. Peacekeepers hate police states. How about a treaty of friendship? No, he doesn't like me. Well, you know, that's just how things go with Miriam. With Lal, rather. Miriam. No, I'm not giving that to you. Also hates police states, on this account because it is godless and wretched. Hey, do you want a treaty of friendship? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Nobody likes me, everybody hates me, I'm too powerful. I'm just too strong. I have a truce with everybody so far. I do have a vendetta with Santiago. I don't actually want to give up my allyship with the university, so... No, that's fine. No, prepare to be crushed. Okay. Hey, Zakharov, do you have any maps for me? Peacekeeper territory for intellectual integrity? Yeah, sure. So where are the Peacekeepers? Ah, look at this. So it transpires that while I was down here building my perfect communist utopia and crushing the forces of evil capitalism, up here there's a violent three-way war going on. So the UN, this is a sad little base. This base, sad. UN headquarters is pretty big. Planetary Trust, the Rapture. The crater is a good little feature. It gives you more, I think, minerals? Question mark? I don't remember what it gives you. Anyway, Lau has been fighting the Believers, it looks like, and has actually taken Godwinson's Hope and the Rapture. So, Miriam is already basically dead, down to just New Jerusalem and Time of Salvation. And then we've got the Gaians up here with some pretty big and well-developed bases. So what that tells me is I need to get some ocean units into the mouth of Hercules over here, especially foil probe teams. I need to get over here, and I need to infiltrate these people's data links.
Indigenous life forms.
These kids, they just keep spawning worms here. So, we're building this base right here. Shenji Yang base. We're gonna get them a Robocop as quickly as we can. Make you a doctor for the 1 turn. And we're going to try and get some... get a C-former out here for one thing to clear up all this gunk. And then we're going to try and get some transport foils made so that we can bring troops over here and smash the United Nations. Yes, there's a lot more map to the east. So you can see, this is my mini-map down here. You can see we're down here in the bottom left in the southwest. Kind of centralized is the UN. And then way up here in the northeast, we have the university. And we have the Spartans, who are expanding into territory they've taken from the university. And then down here, there's a whole bunch more map that we haven't seen. Over here, there's some map we haven't seen. This kind of trails off, as I recall, and then leads over here to this island mountain. Kind of these little things. I'm not even sure if they're connected, to be honest. Oh my god, there's so many mind worms.
Terraform complete.
Mind worms everywhere. Let's make you a Robocop. Let's real quick swap over to Wealth, because we can do that. And let's get some roads going. Isn't there tech that makes worms your bitch? To an extent, yes. It just takes some time to get to, and we have not been the best at developing technology as of yet. Oh, the Morganites are trying to get the planetary data links. That's fair. Okay, yeah, these worms are coming on shore, wiping us out. You become a worker.
Production complete.
You become a Robocop.
Terraform complete.
And deep passages can build. We already got 1 former. We could use a C-former actually here. So let's build a C-former. And then we'll go ahead and get an energy bank. Just gonna keep wiping out the fungus near my bases, because fuck the fungus. That's my stance, and I'm sticking to it. We'll get an... Yeah, go ahead, get an energy bank, I guess. Actually, get a C-former, get another C-former here, I think. And then get an energy bank. And this colony pod can go right up there. Okay, excellent. Good stuff. Hey, Urselbeck, how's it going? I'm doing good, dude. I may actually make another 1 or 2 of those guides sometime soon. Don't hold your breath too hard, but it'll happen. What do I want? What do I even want to build? Children's Creche, Energy Bank. I mean, either of those are fine if you don't have anything really a lot better to do. This guy, this Robocop, can transfer over to somewhere else, actually. The Hive is doing fine in psych terms. Seat of Proper Thought. Doesn't need any more Robocops at the moment, but could probably use a network node. We got some labs going on down here. Could also actually use another supply crawler to grab that mine right there. Get the road connected up. We're just gonna kind of try to snatch some of these pods.
Indigenous life form.
Oh my god, they keep spawning. It keeps happening. I mean, I appreciate the money, don't get me wrong, but it's just a little bit silly. The Morganites are about to get the planetary data links, which is fine. And for some reason, if I'm looking down at this faction dominance graph, for some reason the Spartans have plunged recently, and I don't know why. They used to be, like, right up with me, neck and neck.
The genetic code does not.
Okay.
It cannot specify the nature and position of every capillary in the body or every neuron in the brain. What it can do is describe the underlying fractal pattern which creates them. Academician Prokhor Zakharov, Nonlinear Genetics.
Okay, so gene splicing is the first restriction lifting tech. So from now on, I can produce more nutrients per square. This can, under the right circumstances, really jumpstart your growth. It also works you towards ecological engineering, which is, I believe I think that's the mineral lifting technology. One of these lifts another limit. And synthetic fossil fuels, which gives you missiles.
Complete.
So those are both important. I'm doing entirely random, undirected research right now, which is fine. Has the planetary governor already been elected? Yes. I think right now the planetary governor is either Deirdre or Lau, and I don't really know which. We're getting 5 energy per turn off that thing now, which is pretty freaking sweet. And we've got another sea colony pod, so let's move it right over here. And build deep community.
Request confirmation.
Already got some sea formers, probably don't need any more, but we need erect commons, and we'll also want an energy bank. And you can see here, now we're making 4 nutrients per turn off this 1 square, so that's good stuff right there. Our growth has definitely jumped up pretty much everywhere. The downside to that, of course, is that we're going to need more police. Like, this guy doesn't need to be a transplasma garrison. He can be RoboCop.
Terraform complete.
Because we don't have any worms attacking us there. Foxconn and Amazon. No, okay, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, right? Foxconn and Amazon are not actually good Hiver names. Those are good Morganite names. But the Hive is all about the whole of the nation and the people and the species all working together as one whole. It's all about eusociality, which Foxconn and Amazon are very much not, shall we say, big on. Let's get another sea colony pod. Like, why not? And let's get a condenser to boost up our nutrient yields. And actually, Laborer's Throng, you know what? Why don't you just build me another colony pod? Because we need to get over here to that nutrient resource. You need 3 nutrients, 3, 1, and 1. Let's take the extra mineral. I don't need another sea former, actually, I don't think, because we've already got a couple sea formers. We got 3 sea formers working in this area, and we don't need more than that. Instead, let's go ahead and get the... let's get the network node. And we'll start getting some more energy here in Paradise Swarming one of these days, and then we can kind of step up our research game. Because we've got some police here. We can upgrade this guy to a police unit. So Paradise Swarming can support at least like 4 guys before it needs more police. And that'll be fine. Get a farm going on that. Carry on with the roads. We've got a supply crawler here in Seat of Proper Thought. Facilities. We actually probably need another... We might actually need the hologram theater for all that it's... The problem is its upkeep will eat our entire economy from this base. I really don't want to do that. Ugh. I would rather have... What do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drone suppression from police here, so I can go up to 7. Rather upgrade this guy. There, that gives me 6 drone suppression. So with the 2 and then the 6, I can go up to 8 population, which is more than you have unless you build a HAB complex. So that's fine. Seed of Proper Thought will be fine. Supply crawlers. What's my energy here? 2? I could build the research hospital. See, the research hospital also reduces the number of drones you have, so in that case it could be pretty good, and it shields against certain random events. So the research hospital can be worthwhile. Let's go ahead and throw up a network node. And we're not using that square, so we'll go ahead and extract the energy. And the Morganites have gotten the planetary data links. Which means the Morganites have just discovered every technology that any 3 other nations have. The Planetary Data Links is actually a pretty good secret project. Especially if you're not winning the game. It can be super, super useful. Okay, I'm pretty sure I don't need any more formers than that. Great. We're growing in 4 turns, so we're going to need to make this guy a policeman. And then let's get a supply crawler. Let's actually get a couple supply crawlers, because these mines can all probably do with being crawled. And this colony pod can go... Where should this colony pod go? This colony pod could go down here. And we can send a Robocop with it just to hold things up. Well, actually, here's kind of the cool thing. See, the Morganites, because they swore a pact to serve us, they just give us their technology. So by taking that wonder, Morgan got a whole bunch of extra technology, and then he'll give it to me.
The wicked have told me of things that delight them, but not such things as your law has to tell.
Okay, so that's the prerequisite tech for the planetary data links. And it could let us swap to knowledge. So instead of wealth, but frankly, wealth actually helps us more, because wealth boosts our income and also our labs work. More world exploration. Do you have any research data that I don't have? Nope, no technical data. Can I be elected governor yet? No? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I don't know why I'm not getting votes. So I have 60 votes. I think votes are primarily based on population. So I guess it's just that Deirdre has more population than I do. Hey, Lau, will you pay me for it? Okay, yep, 100 credits. That's fine, yep, we'll sign a treaty. Do you have any research data? Nope. Call me an inhuman monster. Okay, that's fine. Hi, Deirdre. Will you give me superconductors for optical computers? Nope, make a trade or stop wasting my time. Okay, well, never mind. You don't like me. Oh my god, there's so many worms. So many worms out there. Ah! They're blowing up everything.
Production complete.
Absolutely blowing up everything. Also, I'm making, like, more money than is entirely reasonable for my brutal, oppressive communist police state. Honestly. I'm making cash right now. Alright, I need to pull these guys back. I need to get some actual military units out there to explore. Yeah, of course, that's an Isle of the Deep. So, Great Collective. let's get the impact speeders moving. Put a sensor right there. We got some farms and stuff. Let's keep wiping out some of this gross fungus. Does this mean you'll spare Morgan? Yeah, no, I've already spared Morgan. Like, Morgan just works for me now. And what quote are you talking about, Lurker? I'm sorry, I didn't see your comment right when it popped up, so I'm not sure which one you are referring to. Ooh, a pod. Hey, $200. Nice. Let's build some tidal harnesses. You think Deirdre might have fewer cities but larger cities? That's very possible, because a lot of my cities are still like size 1 or size 2. The last tech about the Wicked Man. Oh, okay. The Wicked have shown me what such things that delight them, but not such things as your law have to tell. Basically, what the meaning of that quote is that everyone has different opinions about what is positive or amusing or what have you, but some of those opinions are ethically wrong. You know, they're opinions held by, as the quote says, the wicked. So, you know, it's attached to the technology cyber ethics, which is kind of the application of the ethical calculus that was developed earlier to existence in the internet or the virtual reality networks or whatever. Remember, this is after somebody has built the virtual world, probably. Because we have, if we look at secret project data, yeah, so UN headquarters has the virtual world. So, like, this already exists. Like, fully immersive VR MMORPGs are already a thing. Which, incidentally, also feeds my desire to attack and capture UN headquarters, because that will make my network nodes super powerful and valuable. Let's go ahead and build a borehole there as well. Need to fall back to Morgan Robotics and heal up a little bit. Oof, and my impact foil is about to explode. Yeah, the mind worms.
The chief aim of their constitution and government is that whenever public needs permit, all citizens should be free, so far as possible, to withdraw their time and energy from the service of the body and devote themselves to the freedom and culture of the mind. For that, they think, is the real happiness of life. Sir Thomas More, Utopia, Data Links.
Okay, so Fecundity Tower has built a HAB complex, which means it can now go over 7 people in population. Now, you may note that right now, if this population of this base grew, it would actually be kind of a disaster, but this base is making me $12 a turn.
Drone riots have ended.
We can look into my energy banks, and we can see Fecundity Tower. It's making 12 and it's paying 5 in maintenance. So Fecundity Tower is a place where I actually could afford to have a hologram theater if I wanted to. Now, more likely, what I'll do with Fecundity Tower is, because I also have pretty significant labs here, I'll build a research hospital, and I already have a network node, so I'll build a research hospital, and I'll go and try to capture UN headquarters. And if I can take UN headquarters, I'll get the virtual world, and then my network nodes are all counting as hologram theaters. So if we build the research hospital, that cuts down on my economy. Once I go back to stockpiling energy, it'll be better. Also of note is that right now I'm pretty much growing because of this, like, +6 nutrients right there. But once I convert all these spaces to kelp farms, I'll have more nutrients than I really know what to do with. The other thing, of course, I can do is I can look at this and go, like, I have all these minerals that I'm not really using, that I don't really need right now, so I can, like, make a guy a librarian, make a guy a technician. Now we have stable. Now we're not growing, but we're making 9 and 9 in economy and labs instead of, 6 and 6. So that may be the way Fecundity Tower ends up going. I may eventually just, like, once it gets up to, like, 10 population or something like that, I may just convert it entirely over to like all specialists and have it fed via resource conveyance from like this square or other high nutrient squares, but we'll see. Let's clear out some of these mind worms. Oh my god, it won. The bastard. How dare it. So incredibly rude.
Terraform complete.
That down, we got a nice little farm there. Let's throw a mine on it. Build good old Plex anthill right here.
Request confirmation.
Put the guy on the monolith so we can get 2 of every resource. Always a great investment. Throw down a former, recycling tanks, and supply crawlers. I don't know what this impact speeder is doing down there, but it's not, like, helping much. This guy needs to run like hell.
Indigenous life form.
Fucking Isles of the Deep again? Are you serious? Come on now.
Production complete.
There are so many mindworms. It is goddamn mindworm central. Straight up fast times at mindworm high around here. Is all combat adjacency based? Okay, there are units called artillery that can attack from like 2 spaces, but they can't ever actually kill anything. So you can bombard mindworms with artillery and then attack them with a different unit in order to like kill them with minimal risk, but still it's like, you still have to deal with the mindworms is what I'm saying. I need to get a sensor.
Terraform complete.
Okay, so that supply crawl, we can move you over there, have you come down here and crawl. Minerals.
Production complete.
Okay.
Terraform complete.
Now, Xinjiang base, I need, once I get those minerals over here to Xinjiang, we should be fine. Because that will give me like 7 minerals once it's properly being mined.
Confirmation.
Also, I have so much money. I don't know where the fuck all this money came from. Well, that's where my income is ridiculous. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying it. I've got a lot of crawlers coming out of Huddling of the People as well. Let's move this supply crawler up to Xinjiang base. We've got a colony pod here from the Leader's Horde. Our creeping expansion continues. Alright, kill the mindworm. I notice most of your cities are on or near water. What advantage does that give? So the advantage of that is that you have access to water spaces. And like you can see here, water spaces are actually really valuable. So like in this case, Manufacturing Warrens has, you know, like these ocean spaces give minerals, but not a lot of nutrients or a lot of energy. You can get some nutrients, some minerals out of rocky spaces, that kind of stuff. But in general, ye old average land space pretty much maxes out at like 1 or 2 of each kind. Ocean spaces with a kelp farm and a tidal harness give you 4 nutrients and 3 energy once you've lifted the limits. So if you want to generate energy, ocean spaces are just super valuable. That I also need to make this guy police while I'm here at Manufacturing Warren. So to generate money, water is super valuable because I can make every single space here. You know, if I like move my cursor over here, these ocean shelf spaces, every ocean shelf space can be generating 4 nutrients and 3 energy all the time. Also, being near the water means you can build water units, which means you can, like, get, you know, off your colony, or off your,
Request confirmation.
whatever location you're locked to. Which is also useful. We'll go ahead and build a... What am I making here? $3? We'll put in a children's creche, and then we'll probably stockpile energy. And did we have some worms landing somewhere? We had worms over there. We'll throw up a sensor. And this colony pod can try, at least, to get over there. You're under threat of nerve stapling, Progressor, nerve stapling.
Indigenous life form.
It's when they take your nerves and they staple them. Sounds hideous, right? Trust me, it is. I need to remember that Manufacturing Warren has to get another police guy before it grows in 17 turns. Let's go ahead and build the children's creche, then actually we'll replace... Or we'll insert another RoboCop. There we go. I have a lot of minerals. Like, really a lot of minerals. Many, many minerals are available. No, I didn't mean to wait. I pressed the wrong button. Yes, make the upgrade. What if you're into nerve stapling? Well, good. You sound like a... I mean, it sounds like you're a perfect citizen of the Hive. These are some nice rocky squares. Let me go build mines on them. Get some minerals there.
Terraform complete.
Doing good. Doing real good. See if we can get that guy out. Oh god, there's a mind worm there that I can't see. Hi Morgan, what do you need? Hey, advanced military algorithms. I love it. Hey Cat. How high is the risk of the waters rising anytime soon and consuming all our cities? Low. Very low this early in the game.
The beginning of time, and each new frontier has brought new ways and new places to die. Why should the future be different? Colonel Corazon Santiago, Planet, a survivalist guide.
Okay, so advanced military algorithms is a really important technology that I actually kind of skipped over in my random research path. It leads on to pre-sentient algorithms and retroviral engineering, both of which are important later conquest techs. It lets you build the punishment sphere, which I rarely use, but the punishment sphere is actually kind of interesting. It's a... So this is a torture facility that you use to keep the drones in line, and what it does is, it eliminates drones and talents. So once you build a punishment sphere, you never have to worry about morale in a base again. Like, there are no drones. There are also no talents, which means your base can never enter a golden age, which is an advanced mechanic that I'll talk about a little bit later that, honestly, I'll probably never use in this playthrough because you don't really need them, but they're kind of cool. It also cuts your lab's output in half. So a punishment sphere is not useful in bases that are that are generating a ton of energy that's going to labs. Punishment spheres are mainly useful in bases that are producing a lot of minerals and that you're using to generate your military. Because they make mind control harder, and they make sure you never have to worry about police at that base again. So they can be useful. They cost some money. It also lets me build bunkers. It lets me propose the repealing of the UN Charter, and it opens up the power social engineering option, which gives me extra morale and extra support, but reduces my industry. Power is actually a pretty good choice for Yang in wartime, because it, you know, it lets him support more units and make those units better. It also unlocks deep radar, which lets you see further, which is kind of cool for scouting, and anti-air tracking, which gives you ×2 versus air attacks. So we can get some scout units designed. If we go to power to the social engineering, you can see we have now filled up the values column. So we could, like I said, we could swap over to power, which lets me support a whole bunch more units free and gives me just straight up plus morale. Make my units better. Not going to do it right now, though. Okay, thanks, Morgan. Bye.
Proper care and education for our children remains a cornerstone of our entire colonization effort. Children not only shape our future, they determine in many ways our present. Men and women work harder knowing their children are safe and close at hand. And never forget that, with children present, parents will defend their home to the death. Colonel Corazon Santiago, Planet, a Survivalist's Guide.
It's kind of interesting to me that Santiago is the one who gives the quote for the children's creche, but, I mean, it makes sense in a way. Yeah, we need one more Robocop here in Manufacturing Warrens. Actually, Manufacturing Warrens might be a good example of a base that you could build a punishment sphere in. It would have your labs. So my labs are... I'm actually getting a reasonable amount of labs out of this place, but could be worthwhile.
Production complete.
Fucking deep community, are you serious? Stop it. Just stop it.
Request confirmation.
Build the Recreation Commons and be happy. You definitely don't ever want to build a punishment sphere in an ocean base, because the whole point of an ocean base is that it's generating a ton of energy.
Terraform complete.
Alright, so we've got more Mindworms landing. We're going to attack them with our Robocops. Get some money. Make some progress. Doing good stuff, having good times. This farmer I'm just gonna automate, I think. And we've got a sea colony pod. Now, we've also got this guy, like this asshole, just kind of lurking outside. Let's change this from a foil probe team. Let's go to the workshop. And let's build... Let's build an anti-psi skim ship. So just a trans-gun skim ship. No armor, because that's only relevant for human weapons. And no armor, no weapons, because that's only relevant for human weapons. So the trans-gun skim ship, totally super cheap. And we can just use it to clear out mindworms on the water. And then we can also workshop a scout foil. So deep radar. Actually, I guess our plasma foil has the scout ability, didn't it? The impact skim ship. Yeah, we gave that deep radar. Okay, so we'll put that in next. And energy bank? Nah, not an energy bank. You don't need an energy bank. You need a trans-gun skim ship. Go away. Get the fuck away from me. Oof, I'm starting to run out of things to, crawl. What's my top mineral base? Best bases for minerals, Fellowship City. Oh my god, 17 minerals. Fellowship City has so many minerals. How does it have 17? Oh, that one supply crawler is giving it 7 minerals per year. Yikes. Wow. Like, okay, Fellowship City is a place where I might consider a punishment sphere, because we have no... Like, we've built no lab bonus buildings here in the first place. And we've got, psych-wise, we are eventually going to run out of the capability to keep up with this. Can anyone tell me if you can protect your cities from the rising waters? Yes, you build the pressure dome. So the pressure dome is a recycling tank if you don't have one, and also it lets the base survive being submerged. So pressure domes are important if you plan on ecological warfare, which I may well do, but we'll have to see. Right now, I'm pretty much just stockpiling energy here because I don't need to be building stuff. Actually, I should probably start building units again. Let's go ahead and build... yeah, let's just churn out impact speeders at Fellowship City. Like, why not? And you, sir, can go crawl something? Is there a mine that's not being crawled somewhere? Yeah, there's a mine over there. Go crawl that mine. Okay, the university is actually getting wiped out. Like, Zakharov is about to die. We got some real nice energy coming in here. That worthwhile? I mean, it's the same, but it gives us a few more nutrients, so that's fine. Now let's throw down a network node.
Complete.
Hole of Aspiration has its rec commons. And we can put up a... What is Hole of Aspiration next to? The water? Yeah, sure, put up another seaformer.
Production complete.
I like how each turn is 1 year, even though everything that goes on would take nowhere near a year in real life. Yeah, well, that's strategy games for you.
Terraforming.
Just how it is sometimes. Alright, Colony Pod. Fantastic. Build 'em more bases. Working man hold. Welcome to Working man hold.
Request confirmation.
Let's get that. Let's get the recycling tanks, the rec commons, the former. Already got a road in progress. And we've got another colony. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, Laborers Throng, stop building colony pods for a second. Get you right up there. Alright, filling up all of our spare room with more bases. Love it. Absolutely love it. I do kind of wish there was a way to automate all this, but there isn't. You just gotta live with it. Yeah, the university is about to die. Like, literally about to die.
Combat report.
Getting brutally murdered by mind worms, that wouldn't take long. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. It wouldn't take that long. I still don't like this graphical glitch where it shows a drone even though all the drones have been taken care of, and I'm like, come on now. Just come on. Stop showing the drones. Should I build a Robocop? Yeah, I'll build a Robocop. And then we'll get a children's creche, and then we'll start pumping out more impact speeders. Why not?
Production complete.
Nice little energy bank here in Paradise Swarming. The kids will love it. Got 13 minerals coming into this base. Yeah, like, to be honest, I'm almost tempted to see if I can, like, get a sea former out here and drop this a little bit. I don't want to because I have that really valuable mine right over there.
Terraform complete.
And, okay, so there's my first thermal borehole. So notice how thick that black outline is? That's because this thing should be producing, I think it's 7 minerals and 7 energy. But right now it can only produce 2 of each, so we just have to wait there. Now, the real money is you put a thermal borehole on, like, an energy patch or something, and you end up getting, I think it's fucking 11 or 12 energy out of a single place, and it's ridiculous. Yeah, just extract minerals. Like, why not? Let's put an echelon mirror there to upgrade my energy, income. That mine right there should actually probably go to... Well, actually, we can take it. Why not? I don't know where that Isle of the Deep went, but I don't trust it.
Request confirmation.
Direct commons, get a sea former, get an energy bank. Okay. Doing good, making money. You should offer the university some tech so they'll give you all their research. That's fair, I should probably try that. Why does the borehole produce less than it can? You're limited in how many resources you can take out of any given space until you reach certain technology goals. Map of believing territory in exchange for gene splicing? Yeah, sure. He wants me to give him 221 credits, and in exchange he will pay me 4 credits per turn for 100 turns. Now, here's the thing. Right? The thing is, there's no reason to do this because he's going to die. And if the AI makes this request of you, usually it's because either A, you have more money than God, which in this case, yeah, I kind of do, or B, they're about to die, and so you shouldn't really do it. I'm not going to loan it to him. He doesn't like my wealth, but here, do you have... I want your research data. Some of my valuable research data. He'll give me superconductor for $100. I'll take it.
Critical. Absolutely. I would go so far as to say that superconducting fiber alone makes our present economy possible. CEO Mabuduke Morgan. Morgan Link 3D Vision live interview.
Okay, so we have now... This is actually a shockingly science fiction technology. This is like a high temperature or a room temperature superconducting material. We have supercooled conductors, but we don't have any room temperature ones, I don't believe. Check me on that, I may be wrong. But in any case, so this unlocks the Gatling laser, which normally by the time you get this, you already have missiles, which are more powerful, because synthetic fossil fuels is for some reason easier to get to than superconductor. But that's not the real thing that superconductor is good for. The real thing superconductor is good for is it's a prerequisite for fusion power, and fusion power makes all of your everything way more powerful. In order to get that, I'll need to get pre-sentient algorithms, which I already also have the prerequisites for. So I'm actually pretty close to to fusion power nowadays. Okay, so we've got superconductors, and it unlocks all these Gatling laser units, so that's fine. I have another proposal to make. I want research data. You need but name your price. I guess he has all my tech. Okay, bye. I got superconductor from him, that's fine. Morgan, do you have any technology? Do you have any technology? See, they say this, you currently have no technical data in which I am interested, but I think actually they mean the opposite. I think they mean they give you that when they don't know anything you don't know. Because, like, I can look at laboratory status. You can see my tech progress, 23, 31, 28, 40. I think Morgan is researching a much cheaper technology and has about half my tech per turn. So I think what it is they don't have any technology that I don't have. And you can see the list down here of all the technologies that I have access to. The university, I think they don't show me other people's lists. I think it's all my lists. But basically, I think I've got all the tech that Morgan has, so he can't give me anything. And so we've got some nice energy. Actually, you know what? I'm really tempted to replace that with an echelon mirror.
Nutrient resources.
Oh, hey, cool. Free finish on the recycling tanks, plus nutrient resources. Like it, love it, gotta have it. Ah, fuck, it's full of worms. I hate it when my pods are full of worms. Oh, god damn it, shoot. Hold on, let me go back to the data links, because the research hospital is actually... The research hospital quote that I accidentally skipped through is actually really neat. Research hospital. Damn it, it doesn't show it. Anyway, shoot. So the research hospital quote is a quote from Morgan's diary, where he says, like, a citizen got in among the research patients and were so distressed I had to have them nerve stapled. And so it's like, you know, you're sitting there thinking, like, well, why, like, what experiments is Morgan doing that are so distressing that he has to have people nerve stapled when they see them? Your hovercraft, I don't... Look, man, don't judge me. My hovercraft might be full of eels. Come on. Let's start building impact foils out of Xinjiang base. And then we can spread out in that direction. Got impact speeders there. We'll also need transport foils fairly soon.
Request confirmation.
Let's get a road.
Complete.
Let's get a tidal harness. And yeah, let's get an echelon mirror there. That will burn down the forest, but that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta burn down the forest, bro. You know how it is. I have a lot of supply crawlers, guys. Like, really a lot of supply crawlers. Huddling of the People has 18 minerals. Oh my god. What do I want to do with my 18 minerals here? I could stockpile energy for, like, a lot of energy. Because my economy is currently 4. I don't need to hurry that. I think I can stop making supply crawlers now. Let's build an energy bank. Facilities, police. Let's upgrade this guy. Do a Robocop. The eco damage of this base is also insane, which is fine. I could use more nutrients, probably. Yeah, I could use some farming down here on the river. So what, an echelon mirror is a giant magnifying glass? Yeah, pretty much. So an echelon mirror basically, yeah, concentrates sunlight onto solar collectors in adjacent spaces, so it counts as a solar collector. Here, you can actually look at it in the data links. We can go to the data links and we can see terraforming. So echelon mirror, where is it? Yeah, so echelon mirror increases the energy in all surrounding squares by +1. They don't stack, unfortunately, or they don't give any additional bonus to each other. They have a big negative ecological impact, but like if you have all these solar collectors like this, you can build an echelon mirror right there, and then you have solar collectors all around it, or like right here. This is pretty much the ideal shape, and then you'll get like a bunch of extra energy from them. Is there a correlation between eco damage and mindworm appearance? Yes. Now, it works in a very kind of weird, idiosyncratic way that's not exactly what you would think. But yes, there is. Specifically, as you do more and more eco damage, a hidden counter ticks up, and when the hidden counter reaches a certain level, you get a fungal bloom that destroys one, like a random square gets fungified and mindworms spawn. However, there's an interesting way this works, which is that the more eco damage you do, like every time that bloom pops up, it pushes what the required amount for the next bloom higher. So basically, you're actually kind of incentivized to cause as much damage as you can as fast as you can in order to push the amount up so you don't have to worry about it later. It's weird. I'm going to take that guy to Seat of Proper Thought, transfer him over so that I can start mining this mine right there. Seat of Proper Thought, are we having a psych problem? No. We should have 6 drones. Yeah, we're fine in Seat of Proper Thought till we get up to 8. What am I to do with this? Let's just clear out more fungus. We've got the Robocop there.
Request confirmation.
Let's hurry up with that.
Indigenous life form.
Ah, shit. Hey Miriam, what's going on? What do you want? Miriam wants a pact of brotherhood to destroy Lao. I do want to destroy Lao, but not just yet. I'm not interested yet. Ooh, she has Centauri empathy. Okay, and she's pronounced vendetta. Interesting.
Production complete.
Very interesting. Okay, yep, more drones. More drones. Drones for you and me. That's probably going to spark another wave of unrest, which we'll need to deal with. Do you have drones? Do you have drones in your life? Hold on, let me look at my base operations. Citizens! Society Nexus, you have 2 doctors. Is that necessary? 1 doctor is still necessary. Okay, we got the recycling tanks coming, we got a Robocop. We've got a Rec Commons coming, alright. Yang Mine has a Synth Metal Sentinel for some reason. Let's upgrade you to Robocop. And then you can be a worker. And why are you building a children's creche when you don't have a Rec Commons? Let's fix that. Back into base operations, just to make sure that we're doing good. A lot of our new bases just have a doctor in them. That is a Transplasma Garrison. That is not what you need. You need Robocop in your life. Okay. Alright, that's fine. We're doing fine on base status. I'll tell you what, though. I think we're probably starting to reach the point where we don't need a whole lot more colony pods. We'll throw up some children's creches instead, just to make people happy. Happiness is mandatory. And let's take this guy over there. Extract some minerals. Build some roads. Everything's doing good. Our formers have altered the rainfall patterns near Fellowship City. What have I done? What has altered the rainfall patterns? Oh, I built a condenser, didn't I? No, I didn't. What did I do to alter rainfall? Haven't got that echelon mirror finished yet. I don't know why I just altered rainfall. All kind of mysterious sometimes. If you won't help me, I will kill you, Sister Miriam Godwinson. Yeah, pretty much. That was kind of funny. Like, lady, are you sure that's what you want to do? Like, really? Really sure? But I guess she's really sure. Let's build a base right down... Let's build a base right up there. Pod? Hey, $100. I love finding random pods in the wild that just give me money. That's my favorite.
Bot recovered.
Oh, dimensional gate. Okay, it didn't take me very far.
Recovered. Production.
God damn it. Stop. Stop with the worms, please. So we got a mine there. Let's get some stuff going on up there.
Confirmation.
Finish the rec commons. We have some minerals here, not a ton. Paradise Swarming is trying to steal all the good shit. There, take that. Let me do that. And let's get that. Let's get a crawler on that as soon as we get one up here. I think this crawler is on its way up. No, that's conveying minerals.
Request confirmation.
Finish that and throw up the rec commons. Ah, yes, I had actually kind of forgotten that you could do this. So you can move a supply crawler to another base, and you can send resources from your original base to the base you moved to. So like right now, I can convey minerals from Huddling of the People to Xinjiang base. So from Huddling of the People, which is down here, I can actually send 1 mineral per turn from their huge mineral stockpile up to this base. And so it's just a free bonus mineral for them. So I can have a base like this one down here, which is making just a crap ton of minerals. And I can just shuffle all that all the way across the map. Is it time for war crimes? It's almost time for war crimes. We're closing in on war crime time because we're going to attack the United Nations and destroy it. The United Nations has existed for too long, and we must annihilate them. So we need to start building Gatling squads. We've got, actually, you know what? You know what else we need? We need more police in Paradise Swarming. Build me a Robocop, and then build me a Gatling squad.
Confirmation.
So Paradise Swarming is going to build Gatling squads. Fellowship City is building impact speeders right now, but let's upgrade that to Gatling rovers. And then Fecundity Tower is going to build probe teams. Let's get some probe teams going. Sea Collective is just stockpiling energy right now. Look at this fucking income right here. Oh my god, plus 16. I love it. Absolutely love it. In terms of psych, the police are doing their jobs. And we don't really have anything useful for them to build anyway. So yes, we're going to go destroy the United Nations just because we don't like them, basically. There's no other real, reason. It's just that we don't like their face. To get some Gatling squads out of Seat of Proper Thought as well. And yeah, Xinjiang base, we're going to get... Xinjiang and Plex Anthill are both going to start churning out water units to carry our assault force across the ocean here. This is actually a pretty valuable ocean. Like, I should build some sea bases and put them in that ocean. Like, Great Collective is building a sea colony pod. I might want to take that sea colony pod on a journey all the way around to get in here, because there's a lot of energy resources out there. Communal Nexus is doing fine. You can just swap that out for a Gatling rover. Children's creche being built. Yeah, that's good. Now, we are probably going to have to lose the wealth for this, I think. We might want to shift over to power. Nah, you know what? Let's stick with wealth. Let's just stick with it. Like, yeah, my troops will be pretty shitty, but that's okay. The numbers of our armies will blot out the sun. Okay, what are you supposed to convoy? 14 minerals. You are supposed to convoy minerals to Xinjiang. There we go. Got some nice roads over here. Let's get a farm going. Let's get a forest built. All this good stuff. What are you? Supply crawler. I don't think we need any more of those. Let's go ahead and get a network node just for fun. Let's just send you up to Plex Anthill. Wipe out some mind worms real quick. We'll send some of these guys back for transport. And there is my impact skim ship.
Request confirmation.
Goddamn Isles of the Deep. How dare they? The swine.
Combat report.
Okay, the Gaians have got the planetary transit system. And the Morganites, ooh, the Morganites have got pre-sentient algorithms. Hey Morgan, hey Morgan. You should give me pre-sentient algorithms. Thank you.
Arbitrary complexity. Feed it values. Sense data. Then take your result, square it, and feed it back into your original function, adding a new set of sense data. Continue to feed your results back into the original function ad infinitum. What do you have? The fundamental principle of human consciousness. Academician Prokhor Zakharov. The feedback principle.
Okay, so this is a really interesting step. So now we've got pre-sentient algorithms, which is, so we have like computer programs that aren't really self-aware, but are on the way and that look like it. There's a couple of things this does. It unlocks polymorphic encryption, which is an ability we can give to units that makes them a lot harder to mind control. It's one of the prereqs for fusion power, so now we have all the prereqs for fusion power. We can go to it. If we're lucky, like, our next research will be it. It increases our probe team morale, but most importantly, it unlocks the Hunter-Seeker algorithm. The Hunter-Seeker algorithm makes probe teams not work on you. That's what it does. It just straight up says you can no longer use probe teams against this person. The Hunter-Seeker algorithm is, in my opinion, probably like one of the top 3 secret projects in the game. It's like the Weather Paradigm, the Hunter-Seeker algorithm, and I'm not sure which of the other ones. Like, some of the late game ones are really powerful, but those two are just incredibly impactful. Because once you build the Hunter-Seeker algorithm, you're just not worried about probe teams anymore forever. So what you do here is we go to our base operations status. What is our best mineral base? It's Huddling of the People. So Huddling of the People is now building the Hunter-Seeker algorithm.
Initiated.
And since we have so fucking many minerals, they can build it in 13 turns, and they'll probably finish it before the Morganites can. We are not allowing anyone else to get the Hunter-Seeker algorithm. And if you're saying that Prokozakotov sounds a little techno-fascist, yeah, pretty much.
Terraform complete.
Okay, so how many minerals do you have? You have 6, 5... Let's grab 7 minerals per turn for Plex Anthill. So we'll build that Rec Commons real quick, and then Plex Anthill is going to start churning out transport foils. They only cost 2 turns, because we have 12 minerals per turn now here at Plex Anthill.
Indigenous life form.
Hi, Mindworms. Fuck off, will ya? Thank you.
Indigenous life
Ah, for fuck's sake. Oof, yeah, the university is really on their way out.
production complete. Terraform complete.
Yeah, that's a farm. Put a solar collector there. Gatling rover. And we've got a sea farmer here. Hole of Aspiration is showing, like, I still don't understand why this happens. Just don't get it. Because, like, we're actually fine here. We're not suffering any drone activity, but it's just showing drones for some reason. Ah, well. Yeah, sure. Build a research hospital. Why not? Okay, has arrived at seat of proper thought. Continue moving. Oh no, you're supposed to go there. And extract minerals for Huddling of the People, because God knows Huddling of the People didn't have enough minerals. I mean, I think that's the really, to me, that's the really, really interesting thing about this game, is that everybody's, like, morals in this game are suspect. Like, it's kind of, if you pay close attention to what the factions are doing, all of them have reasons, but all of their reasons are kind of like, okay, are you sure about that? Like, that's a little weird. No, go away.
Production complete.
Even the UN Peacekeeper guys, the UN Peacekeepers are by far the closest to, like, actual good people. Even so, like, you can certainly make arguments that their ideas are foolish or unsuited to the situation. You can't, like, I guess you can't necessarily say that they're objectively evil the way most of the others are. Hey, I won. Oh my god, I didn't expect to win. Alright, Port Yang.
Request confirmation.
Is Lal an Ochlocrat? I actually don't know what that means. What does that mean? I'm curious. What do we got there? A mine? 2 minerals? Okay. Put some more mines up. How long is that echelon mirror going to take? 3 turns? Okay. Let's clear out some more fungoids. Oh my god, more Isles of the Deep. Ah, it never ends. Okay, so the Peacekeepers have got the Citizens Defense Force. Our Trans-Gun Skimship has done its job. Yes, I just invented minerals. Oh, a mobocrat? Okay, well that makes sense. No, I wouldn't say he is. I mean, the Peacekeepers are devoted to the ideals of democracy, yes, but they're also, you know, like, they have, the Peacekeeper bonus is that they have extra talents for every unit of population, so they're very much kind of like rule by the intellectual and bureaucratic elite, as opposed to outright mob rule. Okay,
Fossil fuels
so
in the last century reached their extreme prices because of their inherent utility. They pack a great deal of potential energy into an extremely efficient package. If we can but sidestep the 100 million year production process, we can corner this market once again. CEO Nwabudu K. Morgan, strategy session.
So there you go. Based on advanced subatomic theory and gene splicing, so we've now invented synthetic fossil fuels, which means we can build missile launchers. Our formers can be twice as efficient at clearing fungus, and this leads on to Doctrine Air Power and Organic Superlube. So now we've got all these missile units. Society Nexus is rioting again because they just love to riot. It's their favorite activity. Absolutely their favorite.
Production complete.
And now we can upgrade from Gatling units to missile units everywhere. In fact, what we can actually do is we can take, like, Gatling Squad, we can go to the workshop, we can just go, boop, have a missile launcher, apply. And that should obsolete. We're going to go ahead and obsolete a bunch of our older units, like laser infantry, those are obsolete. Impact infantry, obsolete. Gatling speeders, obsolete. Gatling squad, obsolete. Just to clear things up a little bit. Like this guy is building an impact foil, what a noob. Build a missile skimship instead. Actually, build a trans-missile foil, that will be more useful. Get some missile infantry going. Get some missile rovers going. There we go. Have I ever played or thought about playing Stellaris? I've thought about playing Stellaris. I've examined Stellaris at different times. Overall, I was never like super... I don't think I ever super got into Stellaris. Personally, there are some things about Paradox games, like as a category, that I don't like super well. So, like, my opinion on Stellaris is kind of, we need a condenser over there. We have 2 supply crawlers from Huddling of the People. Shouldn't you be... Yeah, commence mineral convoy, please. Okay, we've got an impact foil. What about Kingdom Rush? I don't think I've ever really heard of Kingdom Rush. Also, do I have the Command Nexus? Hold on. I do have the Command Nexus, that's right. Good for me, no wonder my military units aren't coming out very green. My infantry, that is. You need a... Well, we can just have one road there, so really what you need here is fungicide. The name sounds familiar. I think I've played it. I may have had it on my phone at some point. Is that mindworm left? No. Fucking mindworms. Ah, shit. Ah, Prometheus virus. Oh, fuck. That sucks. Yeah, that's one of those things that research hospitals are good for. Let's build a fungicidal farmer real quick. So, Huddling of the People has a Prometheus virus, I guess, that chopped down its population. That's actually okay, because the vast majority of its production was not coming from population. We're going to go ahead and cut that down to 4 turns. And we're going to keep removing the fungoids. Okay, so yeah, now you can see we're getting a little bit more energy from the squares next to that echelon mirror.
Terraform complete.
And we're turning this whole ocean into just a food and energy farm. Of vast proportions. I don't know why there's a road out there, but let's go ahead and build a condenser. And now we have the first of our invasion force is heading out.
Terraform complete.
Okay, Deep Passages is doing well. Everybody's pretty much doing well. Sea Hive has gotten a nice little square there that's helping boost its growth.
Insufficient energy.
And we're going to start clearing some sea fungus. Because really, all I'm saying is, fuck fungus in all of its forms. Xenofungus deserves to die.
Indigenous.
Oh my god, Isle of the Deep again. Stop it. Go away.
Terraform complete.
At least I've got the trance on these units, so that's helping.
Production complete.
Okay, network node over here. Great. Let's go ahead and put up a research hospital. It'll give even more of a stacking labs bonus.
Complete.
Factory Maze. What is Factory Maze mostly producing? It looks like Factory Maze is mostly an energy place. So that's fine. We can just have them produce energy and resources, and nutrients, basically. Not worry about minerals. And so, yeah, we can give them a research hospital and everything. And Worker's Nest has... Yeah, let's go ahead with a network node. No, I don't want to replace a solar collector. We'll go ahead and hook ourselves up to Morgan's Road network as well. And let's get the invasion force moving on.
Pod recovered.
Hey, $50 in a pod. Love it.
Terraform complete.
That was the wrong button. I actually don't know what L does for formers. Oh, it just sets them to sentry. I wanted the sensor. I still can't get anything out of those boreholes, really. I'm just kind of prepping them in advance. Oh, it's a shame. Oh, there's a tiny little island. Okay, so don't worry, the war crimes are coming. Just gonna be a little bit. The military is on its way to UN headquarters. Hey, Miriam. Okay, Miriam doesn't want to talk to me. Hey, Lal. He wants pre-sentient algorithms. I don't really want to give it to him, but I can give him gene splicing.
As it tends so carefully to the fungal blooms. Just the right bit from the yellow. then a swatch from the pink. Follow the glow mites as they gather and organize the fallen spores. What higher order guides their work? Mark my words, someone or something is managing the ecology of this planet. Lady Deidre Sky, Planet Dreams.
Okay, so now we have Centauri Empathy. Centauri Empathy is actually a great technology. It unlocks green, which for most people is super valuable. A lot less valuable for Yang. It also unlocks Empath Song and the recruitment of mindworms, as well as the biology lab. So basically, this technology is the one that lets you recruit your own mindworms and upgrade your own mindworms, and make your units better at attacking mindworms. Empath Song is a really good ability for scout units, because if they can get the attack on the mindworms, they can basically obliterate them. I think the Empath Guild has already been built. So yeah, like, I could go to green now. Green gives us, it gives us less growth, but it gives us more efficiency and planet. So we would have 50% chance to capture mindworms when we run into them. Now, unfortunately, because we're running a police state, the green efficiency bonus wouldn't actually help us. We could leave the police state, and then the green efficiency bonus would help us, but that would destroy our whole, like, policing model, where we have tons and tons of Robocops keeping order. So we're not going to use green, but it's kind of cool. He wants pre-sentient algorithms. Can you give me $100? Okay, sure, I'll take $100. That's fine. Well, we'll talk once the invasion force is, like, right off the coast. We'll have a discussion then. I need to get these units over here to Plex Anthill.
Request confirmation.
Let's go ahead and build that trans-missile foil real quick. And then we'll start building more transport foils here as well. Okay, we got our echelon mirror. Yeah, so all these places should be giving me 3 energy, but they can't yet because of the usual. And let's get a condenser up there. Strip away some more fungus. Because fuck it.
Bot recovered.
Hey, Unity Scout Chopper. It's too bad it's way the hell up here. I don't think it can even get to Morgan Studios in time. So the way choppers work. Choppers are a, Choppers have a whole bunch of move, but every, like, turn they end their turn outside of a friendly base, they take damage. So, yeah, we took 30% damage because we ended outside a base. I think we can get there before we actually explode, so that'll be fine. But basically, the way choppers work is they end up having just a limited range around a base that they can work in, and they operate really, really well inside that limited range. We can also now recruit mindworms, and we've also unlocked biology labs. And biology labs only have 1 maintenance. They give you 2 bonus labs, so you're spending 1 energy to get 2 energy, and then they also make your mindworms better when you recruit them. So biology labs are one of those things that's good to spam, because they just, like I said, they cost 1 economy energy and they give you 2 research. And then also, if you want to recruit mindworms, you can do that. We're still doing fine down here. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a biology lab in the hive. Let's basically get a biology lab anywhere we're just stockpiling energy and not really doing anything productive. We have a, looks like we might have a, oh no, we don't have a drone. We're still doing fine, actually. Facilities, police, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're about to hit the limit of what our police can do to control things, though. And I think, because I think the pressure dome still counts as a HAB complex, so I think we can just grow right past our limit there. We're making decent money here. I might put up a hologram theater in this location. quite depressing to see Miriam going full fundamentalist while her motive is to make humans stay humans. Yeah, no, it's true. And I think that is kind of the, like, one of the sad things about this, one of the tragedies about this game is that you have Miriam, who, in the background material, Miriam actually does have, like, quite a few good points. And it is kind of sad that eventually she kind of, oh yeah, I can't build thermal boreholes adjacent. Boo. It is kind of sad the way things work out for her. What shall I do with this square? I'm just going to plant a forest here. And let's get a farm there. And this probe team can get up there. And let's build a borehole right over there.
Terraform complete.
And let's convoy some minerals over to Plex Anthill.
Request confirmation.
Hurry up with that transport foil. And some impact speeders are joining the attack force. And we've got a nice little transmissile foil. That's actually a great farm square. And let's go ahead and throw up another base. Good old proletarian knot.
Insufficient energy.
Oops, we don't quite have enough money to finish the Robocop. Okay, that's fine. Proletarian knot will wait for a couple turns. It's not a super prepossessing base spot, but we can terraform everything, and it'll be a lot better once we do that. Now, this is a rolling and rainy square, so let's go ahead and throw a farm on that.
Indigenous life form.
Hey, Mindworms, how's it going? Shit. Not going well, at least for me. Yeah, so that chopper is about to die if it can't get there. The whole we must descent theme had its impact on me. It did. I mean, like I said, personally, I think the believers are actually very interesting. Power overload at the leader's horde, increase energy reserves. Oh, yeah, okay. So that's another random event that can happen.
Insufficient
There's
energy.
all kinds of random events in this game that just have different, different requirements, and some of them only trigger if your energy reserves are low. And some of those are preventable with energy banks. So building more energy banks sometimes has a reason to do that just because of that. I feel like my psych spending isn't really doing much. I feel like I could drop to 0% psych spending without, like, hurting myself. Let's go ahead and build another garrison dude here, and then we'll put up a biology lab and a network node.
Production complete.
We're kind of shifting into build mode back here, or rather we have been for the last, 40 turns or so. Pretty much just been building up this area and making it more and more kind of lucrative. And it's working. I mean, our net income is staying high, well above anybody else's. Morgan has so many credits. Hey, Morgan. Yes, ecological engineering, I love it.
The prevalence of anoxic environments, rich in organic material, combined with the presence of nitrated compounds, has led to an astonishing variety of underground organisms, which live in the absence of oxygen and breathe nitrate. Likewise, the scarcity of carbon in the environment has forced plants to economize on its use. Thus, all our efforts to return carbon to the biosphere will encourage the native life to proliferate. Conversely, the huge quantities of nitrate in the soil will be heaven to human farmers. Lady Deidre Sky, the early years.
Okay, so this, by the way, is what unlocks most of the, normally what unlocks most of the advanced terraforming options, but more importantly, it lifts the mineral restrictions. So now we can produce more than 2 minerals per square. I have a proposal to make. I need some money. Why, my goodwill and friendship? 439 credits, 8 credits a year for 100 years? No, I don't want a loan. I just want you to give me some money. Okay, so now we're making 6 minerals per turn off this borehole. So now all of a sudden boreholes matter. All of a sudden boreholes are important. We still need to hit the technology that unlocks energy, but from now on building boreholes is like a big deal. Which reminds me, I actually could use some more formers, to be honest. So like, yeah, build a missile skim ship, but then throw in like a couple fungicidal formers, and then build more missile skim ships, I guess. I could actually... Do they have trance? They should have trance. Yeah. You should build trance missile skim ships, not regular skim ships.
Insufficient energy.
Let's do that. Okay. Great. So now, like I said, boreholes matter. We will be building a whole bunch of boreholes because boreholes are all of a sudden super, super useful. In fact, like, this is a flat space. Hey, let's build a borehole on it. You can only build boreholes on flat squares.
Complete.
We got a farm and a mine and a road there. Is this a flat space? Should we build a borehole on it?
Pod recovered.
Oh, swept away by a tidal wave. Okay, that's fine. It kind of looks to me like the Peacekeepers have no navy, which I would categorize as a critical mistake, personally. On account of, I'm going to come and kill them. Yeah, those shouldn't be... That should be fine, because I've got 5 units worth of police here. Yes, I know, AI is bad at Navy. It really is. Alright. Continuing our exploration of the ocean.
Indigenous life form.
Hi. Bye. Oh, Colonel Santiago wants to repeal the UN Charter. So, repealing the UN Charter means that atrocities don't count as atrocities anymore, and so you don't get sanctioned for them. So you don't lose your trade income if you commit atrocities. Now, the person you committed atrocities against still hates you, but, like, the rest of everyone won't declare war on you or sanction your trade or anything. Using nukes, using planet busters on people, I think still gets negative attention, but like nerve gas pods and stuff like that don't economically hurt you anymore. Now, there's no actual reason for me to vote for that because everyone else has already voted and all their votes, like, it's not going to pass anyway, so I'm just going to say nay. There's no reason to take a diplomatic hit if I don't have to.
Production complete.
There we go, Hunter-Seeker algorithm.
If I determine the enemy's disposition of forces while I have no perceptible form, I can concentrate my forces while the enemy is fragmented. The pinnacle of military deployment approaches the formless. If it is formless, then even the deepest spy cannot discern it, nor the wise make plans against it. Sun Tzu, The Art of War, Data Links.
There we go. Hunter-Seeker algorithm, baby. Like I said, this is absolutely one of the most powerful secret projects in the game. Just because it straight up negates a whole avenue of attack. Like, once you have the Hunter-Seeker algorithm, it's just... probe teams just don't matter. Also, huddling of the people is making fucking 27 minerals per turn. That is ridiculous. We absolutely need to either build a whole bunch of supply crawlers to redistribute this, or just start churning out military. I say let's start churning out military, personally. Okay, so I mean, they could nerve gas pods. Let's just give these guys high morale. So there'll be trained missile infantry. Let's do that. And let's just start churning out trained missile infantry here at Huddling of the People. They can pump out 1 every 2 turns.
Production.
And just roll on with that. Deep Community is starting to struggle. So what we're gonna do with Deep Community now is Deep Community really doesn't need to grow much more. So we're just gonna start making people librarians. The psych problem remains. Okay, yeah, that should fix it. That should make, because now the facilities are taking care of everything. So now, Deep Community won't grow anymore if we do that, but it's now generating 14 labs. So now what we do is we build a network node here.
Request confirmation.
And then a bio lab and all that stuff. And Deep Community will just grow, like, infinite labs. We can have 1 worker, I guess, to keep the place growing at a slow rate, so we can hit 7. And then, once again, we can just turn it into a lab farm. And yeah, I think C Collective, won't grow anymore. C Collective is mainly doing economy. And we can just swap over to technicians there. And a technician there. So now we have pretty much max energy, and now we're making $23 here per turn. 23 energy credits. We can build a network node, and it will give us a little bit of a labs bonus, but actually I should probably hold off for like a fusion lab or something. And we'll just stockpile energy. But that is what sea bases are useful for. Exactly that. Okay. And we're going to assemble the invasion fleet just outside UN headquarters territory. And we'll have some offshore fire support. And overall, I think it's going to be all kinds of fun. Let's build here a borehole. Well, that's an Isle of the Deep.
Pod recovered.
That's a scout pod. Excellent.
Indigenous life forms. Pod recovered.
Okay, so yeah, that chopper made it to safety. So now it can heal up. Oh, my elite probe team, no! Hi, Deirdre. What do you need? Why are you seething? What's your problem? No, I'm not giving... Oh my god, she's declared vendetta on me. Okay, fungal bloom. We saw this in the last episode where I was fighting with, where I was Morgan. So we've had our first fungal bloom. Fortunately, it didn't actually destroy anything, which is pretty neat. Okay, so yeah, now we're making 17 research per turn out of Deep Community, which is pretty fucking rad. Let's go ahead and get a research hospital, or let's get the biology lab first, because the biology lab is more efficient.
Production complete.
This is a farm on a rainy square, so it does some good. Let's build a mine there. We're gonna remove the fungus.
Terraform complete. Terraform complete.
We're gonna build a borehole. We're going to attack these mineworms. I really should have a second unit here in Great Clustering. Let's make this a fungicidal former, first of all. And then we'll put in a second Robocop. Just to be safe. Ooh, wow, that's, bad odds. Let's, leave. One thing to remember about boreholes, you cannot build boreholes on slopes. It has to be on flat ground. Also, I've got really a lot of probe teams. I probably have enough probe teams. I don't think I need more probe teams at the moment. I think I need a biology lab. Hey, Deirdre. This is my ocean, fuck off. That transport wasn't even carrying anybody. I do think it's kind of hilarious, actually, that I'm currently, like, setting up and launching an attack on literally the one continental power who hasn't already declared war on me. But, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Sometimes you gotta just fuck up Lal. I'm pretty sure he deserves it. Like, I'm fairly certain that Lal has done something to deserve being destroyed. Like, 90% sure. Ooh, okay. Diplomatic comlinks disabled. That happens. And more fungus growth. So, an interesting addendum to the the last event. Lal pays for all those Gandhi war crimes. That's it, definitely. Okay, so another longevity treatment dream. The voice has returned once again. Beware, what do you want, voice? So this is starting to kind of tell us what is happening here. Animal energy, mines, roads, sensors, condensers, boreholes, breakers of flower dream. Growth dream now comes, end of animal. That is the key point. Which, if you've played this game before, you know what that means. Fellowship City is having problems. Why is Fellowship City having problems? Ah, it's because this is a transplasmic garrison instead of a... Yep, more fungus growth. Lots more fungus growth. This is a transplasmic garrison instead of a Robocop. We'll make the upgrade there. That will stop the drone riots. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at 6 here, so we're going to need a third defensive unit. We're going to retool there, and then we're going to put in a network node. And, of course, soon, network nodes will be giving us an extra bonus. Once we have destroyed Lal and all his works. That also reminds me I need to finish that for Proletarian Knot. Come on. Scroll over. Alright. There you go. There you go. Now, Lal, I need to talk to you about something. Pretty soon here. Here, this transport foil needs to move out. How many transport foils do I have? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 12 infantry units. 12 units can probably win a fight. Let's move in a little bit like that. Like that. And then we're going to take this probe team, and we're going to infiltrate data links. Okay, so he's got 118 votes. He's got actually quite a few bases. How's his military command looking? He's got a lot of formers okay, no, that's me. Hold on. He's lost 14 pro. He has 2 alien artifacts somewhere. I want them. 18 transplasma sentinels, not transplasma sentinels. Those would be a different unit entirely. Impact squads, Gatling speeders, Gatling artillery. Okay, he doesn't have missiles, but he does have impact. He's making 21 energy per year. In terms of research, he is level with me except in the Explore department. He's behind me in Explore. Okay.
Mission accomplished.
There we go. We've been upgraded to commandos. So now I can see what he's producing. And what he's producing is mostly probe teams, which is great because they don't work on me. UN headquarters has 4 garrison units. Ocean Authority has really only 1 garrison unit. Commerce Committee has 2. Equality Village has 1. UN Planetary Trust is prototyping a Gatling speeder. Okay. Okay. Hey, Miriam. That's right, I can't talk because of sunspot activity. That's a shame because I kind of didn't want to like just outright backstab Lau, but in any case, we'll just sit here for a bit.
Pod recovered.
Got a sonar pod.
Pod recovered.
Hey, materials pod. Nice. Free stuff is always good. Let's change that from formers to fungicidal formers. Build a couple of them. This is going to be... yeah, let's get some energy going on.
Indigenous life form.
Isle the fucking deep again. Come on now. You know, it is true that everyone already hates me, so I guess I shouldn't worry about it. Oh my god, more mindworms. Okay, we got a biology lab in the hive. That's good. So we're getting good labs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's interesting. It's kind of funny, actually, that the hive is like our base, our starting base, and it really has not grown that much. Hey, Chaotic. Thanks for the $2, man. Glad you could watch. Let's go ahead and throw up a research hospital, I guess. Yeah, because we're fine for another while. Oh god, the fungus destroyed my mine. How dare they, the bastards. That is so rude. That's from Paradise Swarming? Where's Paradise Swarming? That's so rude. I don't like that. I need another former. Yeah.
Terraform complete.
Alright. Let's keep closing in. We're going to send this guy over towards UN Ocean Authority so we can conquer that with our ships. We got this guy's going to land right down there. Fellowship City has a couple of Robocops. Let's get one more and then a network node. And over here, let's get a condenser, I think. And over here, let's get a borehole. Another sea colony pod. Do I need another sea colony pod, really? Oh my god, I have so many probe teams down here. I didn't even realize. I really don't need to be making probe teams, do I? Where am I making probe teams? Hold on. Hold the phone. Who's making probe teams? Nobody. Nobody's making probe teams. Good. That's good, because I have, like, way too many. Especially since I don't need to use them defensively anymore. Let's get great collectives. sea colony pod out over, like, there. And let's get some minerals going.
Pod recovered. Pod recovered.
Okay, cool beans. Now, this is actually going to be a problem down there. Because those mine worms are about to attack me. I might be able... I have good odds, but let me just see. Okay, that was fine then. You can actually go back. And we've got mines. How many minerals is that mine? 4 minerals. Good. And so now, with choppers, what you can do with choppers is you can just fly them out, basically to clear out all the blackness within a certain range of your bases. Because as long as they come back every 8 moves, they're fine. And that... oh boy, the university is, like, dead. Like, straight dead.
Complete. Production complete.
Stop growing fungus.
Complete.
You bastards. How dare you do this to me? I won't stand for this. Let's have a condenser. You've already moved. You have not already moved, so there we go. Okay. We can probably start landing about now. He's about to build an impact foil. Let's just go ahead and attack. Yeah, break the treaty. Alright, now, they have a perimeter defense, which is going to make this kind of tough in UN headquarters, but what we can do is we can just start wrecking his stuff outside while we wait for more units to land, because he doesn't have any artillery or anything, and he's building probe teams, and probe teams don't work on me. And if he comes out to fight, we can destroy him. Also, we can... hold on. Well, we can't move anywhere because he's got units all around us, which is kind of hilarious, I'll be honest. But, like, this guy... if this guy moves in, we can blow him up, and then we can move out there and start using that monolith to repair and, upgrade our units, because many of these units have never seen a monolith. Hey, it's an Isle of the Deep. Nope. If it wants to attack me, it can. That's fine. And let's go network node. And continue our war against the fungus. Ugh. Nerds always get bullied in this game. Yeah, pretty much. To one degree or another. Yeah, they were gonna die. Can you get rid of the fungus forever? No. It will come back over time. But you can get rid of, like, you can suppress it to an extent. And what I might do is I might have some of these fungicidal formers that I'm coming out with, I might just set them to auto fungus removal. And let that kind of be their job forever. Do I need to recruit anything? Let's recruit, like, one mindworm. Oh, God.
Complete.
Yeah, the fungus is actually being incredibly aggressive compared to how it normally is.
Production.
That's interesting. It's growing, like, every turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this guy to auto terraform. Yeah, automatic fungus removal.
Complete.
Will there be another Quarren stream after this? Yep, I'll be streaming more this weekend. And then, I literally am not allowed to go back to work until, like, the middle of next week. So there will be more streams coming. There we go. We've enhanced our unit. Enhanced our unit. Excellent. Yes, good. Alright. Damn, those Transplasma Sentinels are hardcore.
Unit lacks required ability. Pod recovered.
Okay, another materials pod. Great. You're just a regular former. But yeah, we're going to set you on automatic fungus removal as well.
Pod recovered.
And you should plant a forest. You should remove fungus. Okay, he's got a big ol' stack of plasma artillery over there.
Combat report. Production complete.
Alright, got a nice research hospital. Love it, like it, love it, gotta have it. Let's throw down a network node
Production
to
complete.
stack up some of them sweet, sweet bonuses. We've already got 2 fungicidal C-formers here, actually, so we don't really need more. We can throw in a network node instead.
Terraform complete.
Set you to automatic fungus removal. Grab an energy bank. Okay, so let's look at the war over here. They've got a... What do they have in that stack? So they've got 1 Transplasma Sentinel and 1 Impact Squad. Let's take this guy. Didn't quite make it, but that's fine. They're all badly damaged now. Oh my god. Really? Are you serious? Come on now. There we go. Okay, so that kills both units of that. And then we can take that Gatling squad to destroy that Transplasma Sentinel. And that lets me move. Should let me move. And then move back, and that will let me repair on the monolith. And we've got a veteran impact infantry and a green missile infantry that can move up here. They built another Transplasma Sentinel. They must have rushed it, I guess. So we need more warships. Specifically, from here, we need to get our... Let's get trained missile foils. Let's do that. I don't think I have the... Yeah, I don't have the I don't have the bonus for water units, but we need to get some navy out there. Hey, Faroon. Thought you were Lao for a moment when I opened the stream? No, I would never be Lao. Why would you think such a thing? What could possibly make you believe that I would be Lao? Also, take a look at the faction dominance down there. Look at that spike. Oh yeah, doing good, baby. Turn up some automatic fungus removal. I've got a lot of formers now on automatic fungus removal, and it's because I hate fungus. That's the whole reason. I just hate fungus so much. Yeah, let's send you down there to get the morale bonus. Okay, that's enough fungicidal formers for now. We'll just set you to, yeah, fully automatic. Is there a faction that can control the worms and fight your enemies with them? Any faction can do that, however, the Gaians are the best at it. The Gaians can very, very easily get huge masses of mind worms to destroy their enemies with. Okay, these guys are veterans. I should actually pick these units up and bring them over there and have them fight with Lao. And we have discovered, I forget what the name, yeah, the geothermal shallows. This is an ocean area that gives you extra, like, bonus energy. It's pretty cool. Hi, Miriam. Hey. No, don't do that. Rude.
Combat report.
Oh my god, I'm being attacked by mindworms, too. Ah, more fungus. Okay, we're rapidly moving into the late game with the fungus here. So at this point, the voice is we've discovered that the voice is the fungus, basically. And uh-oh, have I... Okay, we're back online. Okay, so we've discovered that the voice is the fungus. We figured it out. And the voice is now just talking to us, like, all the time, in the middle of the council.
Production complete.
Alright, investigate the monolith, enhance to hardened status, love it. Yeah, and you can see some mindworms just popped up right there. Like, it's kind of bad, but at the same time, I have the technology that I'm going to be fine. We're going to lose some of our terraforming and stuff over time, but it's not going to be that big a deal. And as soon as we get, like, fusion power, which should be fairly soon, once we get fusion power, it's really not a problem. Now, unfortunately, the crop failure here is, like, an issue. Because we have a nutrient shortfall. So, what we need to do with that is, we need to find someplace that's generating nutrients, and we need to either ship nutrients over to Huddling of the People, or we're just going to have to let somebody starve. Letting somebody starve is actually, like, not a terrible option. Just because they can just die, and Huddling of the People gets almost all of its minerals from transport anyway. So that's not a big problem. So, well, yeah, I'll probably just let somebody die. To be totally honest. There we go. Kill off those mindworms real quick. Go to automatic fungus removal. And let's come down there and build a base. Let's get these guys up here to be picked up by transports. We've got some veteran impact infantry that can move on UN headquarters. Hey, we've captured a bunker. Nice. They do have an impact squad in there, so we don't really want to be trapped next to the base, but we kind of are. They're both green. Do forests block fungus spread? No, nothing. I mean, nothing blocks it. Like, fungus spread happens. In fact, it destroys other terraforming improvements when it happens. Okay, we're gonna need to fall back from there. And we had a mine. We need to replace that mine. So first we need to remove the fungus.
Pod recovered.
Hey, another materials pod. I love it. Now, this Transgun skim ship, we're going to upgrade that all the way to a trained missile foil. Because we need some, we need some more beef on the seas. And the university has been destroyed. This guy is hunting down my transports, which I'm not a big fan of, but it is what it is. Wow, that Peacekeeper artillery actually won, actually beat the Mindworm. Impressive. Let's go ahead and build... No, they're not on the... They're on the wrong ocean, damn it. Okay, yeah, trained missile infantry is what we're gonna need here. And a biolab.
Terraform complete.
Probably gonna go for about another half hour before I cut this one off. Okay, you can get right down there. And let's activate a sabotage virus. Take out the perimeter defense. Give it a shot. Try it. Just try it. No, that didn't work. That's too bad. Let's get you, sir. Actually, you, sir. Destroy him. Now this guy, we need to upgrade. Don't ask why we can upgrade these guys in the field. Just accept it. It happens. This missile rover, we want to go over here and use the monolith. This guy, we want to use the monolith. This veteran probe team, we can go in here and... Yeah, let's try to activate a sabotage virus. Well, we disabled the recycling tanks. That's fine, I guess. And get the missile infantry down, get the missile rover down. There we go. And some more upgrades. Okay, factory drift.
Request confirmation.
Doing good. Having fun. Making progress.
Indigenous life form.
Don't like you. Go away, please. Let's get a road going. Let's get fungus going away. Let's get this trained missile infantry over here onto the monolith.
recovered.
Ooh, tidal wave.
Pod recovered.
In a way, I actually kind of like tidal waves or the dimensional portals or whatever, just because they let your units move a bunch for free. So when you're exploring, they're really good. Fuck you, Miriam. Aw, man, they destroyed my Gatling squad. Rude.
Production complete.
Air power rests at the apex
Hey, there we
of the
go.
triad of victory, for it combines mobility, flexibility, and initiative. Spartan Battle Manual.
Okay, Doctrine Air Power. Now we can build fighter jets. And needle jets are really, really useful. And especially because you can build them way the hell back away from the front line and move them forward. Now, you do have to have bases near where they have to be used, but you can get those pretty easily. Okay, so this, and once again, y'all can pause when you come back to read this or whatever. I'm not going to read it entirely out loud. But this is what pops up the first time you build a Mindworm unit, which is what I've just done. I had a biology lab, equipped base. I built my first Mindworm unit. Mindworms are useful for you to build because they ignore a lot of the defensive bonuses and stuff that people have been working on building up. They're strictly morale-based, and they're not affected by your like standard morale bonuses and penalties to quite such the same extent.
Production
So,
complete.
we have bred our first native life forms. Also, Shenji Yang base is rioting. Because of course it is. Because it doesn't have any police here, really. That's why. Okay, well, let's have a couple of doctors. And let's change this to a Robocop. Yep, hurry it up. Oh, you're drone riding. Can't do that. Alright, well, fuck you.
Production complete.
Okay, so yeah, Fecundity Tower has built Mindworms, and the Mindworms are pre-boil level. We can upgrade them with,
Terraform complete.
monoliths, just like any other unit. Can and will. And we've got a whole heaping bunch of units on our way to join the fight. Hey, Deirdre, what? You don't even have any units. Deirdre, why are you sending transport foils with no units, like, to menace me? What is your purpose? Please explain. Yeah, let's build some more missile needle jets over here. And you, we're just gonna fully automate you. Let's get a road there. Let's get a borehole there. Let's get some missile troops over there. Get a mine on that space. Let's get an automatic fungus removal. And you can have an energy bank. Why not?
Pod recovered. Pod recovered. Indigenous.
Just gonna keep collecting pods for up, run away. Yeah, I know that's why. It's just funny. That's all. It's funny, just like, aha, I will attack you with my empty transport vehicle. Aha! It's a 5-2 there. Actually, I mean, what I want to do with these guys is I want to attack UN headquarters. Because, like, my missile troops have pretty damn decent odds when it comes to attacking UN headquarters. We need to kill this guy first, though. We're gonna upgrade this guy to a missile. Actually, can I upgrade him to trained? Will that make him disciplined? No, it doesn't. Okay, so upgrading to the trained version does nothing. What are you? You're a transport foil. Well, get out of there. Missile rover. Yeah, let's land and try to make our way cross land here real quick. Destroy him. Repair on the monolith. I don't really want to launch that attack just now. I want to kind of wait until I can bring up a focused attack.
Population reached.
Society Nexus is doing just fine. We don't really need a lot of minerals here, so let's have more energy instead. And we'll throw up the energy bank. How are we doing police-wise? We're still doing fine.
Resource shortfall.
Oh my god, more fungus. Ugh, stop it. Stop growing fungus.
Drone riots.
I just fixed the drone riots at Paradise Swarming.
Drone riots.
Alright, hold on. Hold the phone.
Request confirmation.
What's with all these goddamn drone riots all of a sudden?
Drone riots have ended.
Ugh, that is a full boil size of mindworms now. That is gross. Huddling of the people can actually spare one of their police to come over here. You can build a solar collector. And a mine. We're going to automatically remove some fungus there. We're going to take some probe teams back out on the old dusty trail.
Combat units only.
Yeah. Non-combat units may not attack. Okay. Now we're set up to start attacking University headquarters, I think. First, let's enhance and repair our units one more time. And actually, to be honest, we may want to take a UN Commerce Committee first, because it's not very well defended. So we can probably just storm this base real quick. And kind of be in a better position once we have, like, a base that we're starting from. Also, fuck your colony pod. Look, I'm the Hive. What do you expect? You think we're gonna be, like, all peace and love and happy with planet? Pfft, no. Don't be ridiculous. Yeah, let's pull away from UN headquarters. Let's go to UN Commerce Committee or UN Equality Village and take them out first. And that way we can have a little bit of, we can have a foothold. And a place to repair our units and stuff.
Pod recovered.
Hey, $100. Pods that give me $100 are my favorite type of pod. Yep, okay, so that's what happens. He tried to probe me, and it didn't work. Okay, great. Less great, less great. The Gaians are also launching a full offensive on the Believers. Which, you know what? Good for them. I support them 100%.
Production complete.
Okay, now, let's swap real quick from wealth to power. Because that will give us extra morale boosts and make our troops better. It will cut our income by a lot, but I think we can afford that, to be honest, especially if we cancel out our psych spending. And we have enough minerals that it will also be okay for our stuff to cost more minerals. If we look at citizens, I don't think we have any real drone problems right now. Right? Yeah, because our facilities and our police are doing well enough. So we're going to have to move away from the pursuit of infinite money for a little bit here. And instead pursue infinite military domination. Hurry up and just build your RoboCop. Yeah.
Terraform complete.
So now, between the power morale boost and the morale boost of having the command nexus, all our troops should, I think, be coming out the door as veterans. Which will help a lot. Because we've been building them at green, which is a grievous waste of potential. Okay, there we go. Now we're up to disciplined on that guy. This guy's a veteran. Let's blow up that colony pod.
Perhaps a careful review of your options.
Yeah. I've carefully reviewed my options. Even odds. Those perimeter defenses. Sometimes perimeter defenses are really, really potent. Let's see, yeah, but that's his only offensive unit here, so if I could kill that, it's a 50-50 shot, but I'm gonna take it. It didn't quite work out, but now, since all those units in there are really badly damaged, now we have a much better shot. And you should actually come over there and pick them up. Hey, Fulf, how's it going? There we go, got a nice little condenser, getting us some nutrients. Are we removing the UN? Yes, we are indeed destroying the United Nations, because, you know what? Just because we want to. That's really the only reason we have, and also the only reason we need. We need to replace that mine, though. Okay, that should be all the Robocops we need down here. Yeah, we're gonna produce some missile needle jets in some of our rear line locations. We're still producing mindworms as well, here in Fecundity Tower. I'm not sure we really need more mindworms, but, like, more mindworms never hurt anybody. Exactly. Except for the people they attack. Isle of the Deep, stop it. Just go away. Just stop. Stop popping out of pods and attacking me, please.
Indigenous life forms.
A lot of forest expansion, a lot of fucking mindworms destroying my supply crawlers because they suck.
Production complete.
And I hate them. Alright, UN Commerce Committee, we have captured it, and we have taken Doctrine... Oh, fantastic. I love it. That makes us... This technology makes us rulers of the sea.
A ship at sea is its own world. To be the captain of a ship is to be the unquestioned ruler of that world, and requires all of the leadership skills of a prince or minister. Colonel Corazon Santiago, Leadership and the Sea.
Okay, so Doctrine Initiative gives us the better ocean-going chassis, the cruiser, which is faster. It gives us amphibious pods, which lets us make marines who can attack directly from transport vehicles. It gives us the naval yard that gives a morale bonus to ocean vehicles, to ships that we build in a base, And it also gives us the Maritime Control Center, which is a naval yard and also makes all of our ships faster. So it's a great, great technology. So now we have Marines, we have cruisers, cruiser transports, and we can also build, you know, stuff. Now, unfortunately, UN Commerce Committee, of course, hates our absolute guts on account of we've just captured the place. So what we need is RoboCop.
Request confirmation.
We need RoboCop, post-haste, and then we're going to need a rec commons and a recycling tanks because the AI never fucking builds stuff for their bases. It's really kind of annoying. But so now we have our foothold, we have a place where our units can heal, and we should also have, hold on, let me find my best mineral base. Now it's Fellowship City. 21 minerals at Fellowship City, and so Fellowship City is going to build the Maritime Control Center.
Project.
There we go.
Initiated.
14 turns, we'll have the Maritime Control Center, and we're going to change over to building cruisers. So we're going to build cruiser transports. Xinjiang base shouldn't need those doctors anymore, I don't think. Yeah, we're fine. So we're going to build
Energy.
cruiser transports. Cruiser transports also carry more units as well as being faster. So they're very, very good. We can't quite attack... What is that? That's a Gatling skim ship. Okay, well it has 4 move, right? Okay, so we're just going to sit here. Like, we're just going to wait. And we'll drop off some missile infantry there. And then we'll head over in that direction. We'll enhance our units there, and then we've got this missile rover that we can kind of use as a guard unit. This is a commando missile infantry, so it should be... Why can I not... Oh, there's a Peacekeeper Impact Squad there. There we go. So now we can move back over here towards UN headquarters. For Paradise Swarming... No, actually, hold on. I want you to set the home base here, and then you can grab those minerals for it. Xinjiang. And you can mineral convoy. Alright. Get some more troops moving. Yeah, Zakharov's dead. So the Spartans have taken over the whole shop up here. Also, the Spartans are having, like, crazy drone trouble. They're having drone riots in 4 bases right now. Lal is also having some drone trouble. He has an industrial bust in Godwinson's Hope and drone riots, which is good. And in terms of what else he's building, he's trying to build a whole bunch of units to try and stop me, but he's struggling a little bit. First of all, because he keeps trying to build probe teams, which are absolutely worthless versus me. And second, because the best things he's got is his Gatling infantry, and my missile troops are better than that. So he's having, he's having a little bit of a time.
Indigenous life form.
Isle of the Deep, are you fucking serious? Goddamn Isle of the Deep. Just shut up. Stop it. Stop it, Isle of the Deep. Just stop it. Keep removing fungus, people. Okay, it's been about 3 hours, so I think I'm probably gonna call it here. This has been a really good little time. We've improved our heartland significantly. We continue to wage desperate war against the fungus. We have a lot of mindworms popping up. We may need to dedicate some actual like military anti-worm units here in the Heartland. But we've got a whole bunch of formers, like a lot of formers swarming around doing stuff for us, so that's good. Some of our bases are incredibly productive. We do definitely need to clear off that mindworm and get that mineral patch back. That is vital. But we're doing good. We've shifted to the military portion of our adventures here. We're storming the United Nations, and I think in fairly short order we will hold all of planet within our clenched fist. So thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate your attention. Tune in tomorrow for more streaming. It might be Alpha Centauri, it might be something else. There are other games that I'm playing that I'm interested in streaming. So we'll be kind of moving around doing different things. It should be a good time. So thank you so much once again. Take care, and I will see you all next time.